President William Ruto says that there will be no handshake with the opposition, pointing out that his government will engage the opposition in a parliamentary process. Speaking during his visit to Kigali, Rwanda for the 9th session of the Joint Permanent Commission for Cooperatives, President Ruto criticized the handshake between his predecessor, Uhuru Kenyatta, and Azimio leader Raila Odinga, terming any such arrangement between the government and the opposition as undemocratic, unconstitutional, and illegal.
President William Ruto insists that the ongoing efforts to restore calm in the country do not include any possibility of a handshake between him and his political rival, Raila Odinga.
I want to tell you, there will be no handshake. But there will be an engagement in Parliament on the issues that have been raised. Those that Parliament can resolve, they will be resolved.
Speaking during his two-day visit in Kigali, Rwanda, President Ruto explained why a handshake is not on offer in his extension of an olive branch to the opposition.
The handshake that brings the opposition and government into some conundrum and a mongrel and an outfit that is undemocratic, unconstitutional, and illegal.
And in what seemed like his critique of the handshake between his predecessor, Uhuru Kenyatta, and Azimio leader Raila Odinga, President Ruto termed any such arrangement as a threat to democracy and the provisions of the Constitution, saying that Kenyans did not want a situation where democracy is undermined.
The history we have of the handshake is where there was a fusion of government and the opposition, and the results were very disastrous for Kenya. There wasn't any accountability. The whole system went rogue.
The president maintaining that the issues raised by the opposition can be resolved in Parliament through bipartisan talks as opposed to the street protests. Speaking separately in Nyeri County, Prime Cabinet Secretary Musalia Mudavadi supported the president's call to have a bipartisan parliamentary approach to dialogue with the opposition.
So it is in that spirit that we encourage the president, Dr. William Ruto, that you have set the pace. Let our legislators do it so that it is done legally. A bipartisan parliamentary process. Parliamentary process. So that the law can be anchored the way it should be anchored in accordance with the Constitution.
Excellency.
The president visited Kigali, Rwanda for the 9th session of the Joint Permanent Commission for Cooperatives, which saw Kenya and Rwanda sign agreements in 10 areas of cooperation in a bid to foster relations between the two countries. Safin Achieng Oma,